What's up, Quakers in Lansing? I'm Michaela here with a couple of my peers, and this is the senior show. I'm going to let them introduce themselves and tell us one thing interesting that we may not know about them.
Well, my name is Jeffrey Mills. I'm senior class president, and I love Harry Potter.
My name's Alex Nicholson, and I play guitar and do some music production.
My name is Katie, and I really like Catwoman. That's why I'm being here right now.
My name is Tesla Summers, and I really enjoy singing in the shower.
Okay, let's jump right in. Think back 4 years ago, and what do you think your first impression of Eastern was?
Well, I thought there was a lot of people here, and I know it was kind of just chaotic and scary. But I mean, we jumped right in, and it was a good experience. Freshman year was.
I was kind of overwhelmed with just like how big it was compared to middle school. But all of my upperclassmen were pretty nice, and they really helped out, and it was just a warm environment.
I was overwhelmed too when I first came in. There was a lot of people, and it was a big difference, like Nicholson said, from middle school. But I ended up really liking it here, and I've had a great experience.
I also was extremely overwhelmed, and I didn't necessarily get used to it till sophomore year, and it just kind of showed me like the world isn't as dense than I thought it was.
Okay, next question. What was one of your favorite classes from freshman year?
My favorite class from freshman year was Miss Bluemine's class, English. She was an awesome teacher.
Alex?
My favorite class was probably geometry with Mr. Cook. I met a lot of the upperclassmen there, and it was just really fun overall.
Katie?
I liked Miss Rose's class. There was a lot of fun people in there, and I don't know, I just had a lot of fun.
Tesla?
Mr. Jason's history class, because that's where I met a lot of my current friends, and I also learned quite a bit.
Okay, next question. Tell us a little bit about one of your favorite subjects.
Well, my favorite subject is math and Spanish, but I'll talk about math because the math teachers here, they're pretty cool. Mr. Cook's a really good teacher, and he's funny to be around.
My favorite subject here has been math too. I had Algebra 2 with Mr. Dawson. That's probably my favorite math class overall. We talked a lot about different kinds of engineering and planes and all kinds of stuff like that, and it was really fun.
Cool. Katie?
I've liked English mostly because of our teacher, Mr. Blakesley. He really showed me how to be creative with my writing, and I really learned about this subject, and it turned me into something. I usually didn't like writing, but once I got here, just all the different cool things we got to write about and how much I learned, it made me really like it.
Tesla?
My current class, I'm taking graphic tech, which is at Everett, but Eastern does offer it. They bus us over there, and we learn how to make stickers and t-shirts and use a lot of really cool equipment.
Sounds fun. Next question. What activities were and are you involved in at Eastern?
Oh, that's a long list. Freshman year, baseball, football, wrestling. Then sophomore year, same sports except for baseball. Student council, numerous different projects with student council. Junior year, student council and NHS and still sports. Senior year now, sports and class president and making sure prom goes good this year and NHS, stuff like that.
Got a lot on your plate.
Yep.
Alex?
I haven't really been part of too many clubs. I did Fears clubs on and off for a while, and that's a physics and robotics club where it's taught by Mr. Dawson. We go over all kinds of engineering and robotics and aeronautics and stuff like that.
Katie?
I ran cross country and track. I played tennis for a little bit before I had to get surgery. Been part of NHS, Key Club, and I've helped out with a lot of class activities like float building and fundraisers and things like that.
Tesla?
I originally was only in our GSA, which I was the secretary of. Then the year after that, I joined the drama club, and we did Fun Machine. I was also in the science club. We also did a school musical that I participated in, and then I was the vice president of the GSA. And then last year, junior year, I was the president of the GSA in drama club, participated in 2 school productions, and kind of participated in our fun machine.
A lot. Next question. What social lesson have you learned from Eastern?
Social lesson. I mean, I think I've learned mostly that you don't need to be socially active with everybody in school. You need to just pick and choose. I mean, you don't need a big group of friends. You only need those ones that you can always count on and that they're going to be there for you whenever you need them.
Quality over quantity.
Yep.
Alex?
I've learned that a lot of people that you might consider your friends won't necessarily help you improve your own life, and some of them might just try and bring you down with them to their negativity. And you just need to pick and choose who you're with in order to improve your own life and get to where you need to be.
Katie?
Yeah, I've learned that not everybody's your friend. Like, when you come in freshman year, there's all these new people, and you think that everyone's going to have your back and everyone's going to be there for you, but that's not the case. You usually only come out with a few really good friends, and that's where I am at now. And you can't trust everybody with your life because a lot of people don't care. You just got to choose wisely.
Tesla?
I've learned that through watching people's actions, what to do and what not to do, and what kind of person I want to be and what kind of person I do not want to be.
Okay, next question. What's an important academic lesson that you have learned here at Eastern?
All right, one academic lesson would probably be to, still haven't learned it, but to not procrastinate. Procrastination is just going to come back and bite you in the end, and it's not really good technique to use.
Alex?
I'd say I've learned how to do like a large amount of homework in a short amount of time,
Yeah.
which I feel will help a lot in college and other areas where you have a large workload, not necessarily as much time as you might need.
Okay, Katie?
I learned how to break up my work so that at the end for big projects too, I'm not stuck with 6 hours, get it done. I just learned to break it up into chunks and do little pieces at a time so at the end I'm not stuck with something that I won't be able to handle.
Just to pace yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Tesla?
I've learned that not all work is going to get done on time while you want it to. There's some things that you just can't get done for whatever circumstance, and you always want to get it in as soon as possible.
Okay, next question. Look back through your years here at Eastern, and what are some things that you are proud that you have accomplished?
Let's see, proud that I've accomplished. I think the things that I'm most proud of is being involved in so much stuff and still being able to call myself a top student here at Eastern High School, and just that's basically it. Yeah.
Alex?
I'm definitely proud of getting to my senior year. I know as we were freshmen there was a lot larger population of us, and while a lot of students have dropped out or fell behind their schooling, I'm really glad that I got to make it here and continue.
Good. Katie?
I'm really proud of all the hard work I've done since I've been here, keeping up good grades and still trying to be involved in a lot of activities. And I'm just really, really proud of myself that I allowed myself to experience a lot of different things.
That's good. Tesla?
I'm proud that I did not fail and that I've been able to pick myself up when I've fallen down and correct my wrongs so that I can better myself.
Okay, next question. Who is someone here at Eastern that you look up to and respect?
That's hard. Let's see, somebody that I look to up and respect would probably be Katie here, because Katie, I know she's always on top of her work. She's always turned it in. You can always go to Katie whenever you need something, and she's always, like I said, she's always there for everybody else, no matter if they're there for her. And Katie, she's just an awesome person.
Aww, I love you, Jeffrey.
Love you too, Katie.
Okay, Alex?
I really respect Mr. Blakesley. He's a really good teacher, really intelligent person, and I've been able to talk to him about a lot of stuff outside of just general schooling as well, and he's just generally a really nice, helpful guy.
Katie?
Well, of course, I love Jeffrey. He's amazing. But I'm gonna have to say, Mrs. Lynch. She's been my coach for 4 years, and she's really helped me keep my confidence and has motivated me to do my best in everything. And she's never given up. I've been through a lot of obstacles, especially when it comes to my sports, and she's always been there and always picked me back up when I didn't think I could pick myself back up.
That's good. Tesla?
There's a list. Miss Bush, who's shown me that you can take on a lot and still be able to handle it. Mr. Jason, who basically was the first teacher to accept me into the Eastern community 100%. Mr. Richter, who's also made me feel like part of the community, thank you. And then there's Miss Petrov, who was like kind of like another mother to me. Always made sure I had my work in.
That's good. Like Miss Gundram, she was really, like Katie said with Miss Lynch, she was a really good person to be there for me. Next question. What is one thing you wish you would have done at Eastern that you never did?
One thing that I wish I wouldn't have, or would have
You
done?
wish have.
Maybe the only thing that comes to my head is continuing playing baseball. I stopped my freshman year because I just felt like I didn't like the coach, the JV coach, so I just stopped. But I think I should have kept on going.
Alex?
I wish I should have been more careful about who I associated myself with earlier on in my high school career, because a lot of those people ended up just being not really positive in my life, and I wish I could have just gotten that out of the way initially and never had to deal with that.
Yeah. Katie?
To be honest, I'm satisfied with everything that I've done here. I think that I've done everything I wanted to do and everything that I could do, and I wouldn't change anything. I'm totally satisfied.
Tesla?
Like Alex said, just getting things out of the way, people that aren't necessary, that'll only bring you down. Freshman year was kind of that time where I learned who to trust and who not to trust and who was going to lead me downhill and who wasn't. And I needed to get them out of my life sooner, but I'm okay with what I've done other than that.
Yeah, high school brings out the bad in people. Okay, next question. Tell us what a typical weeknight dinner is for you. Who cooks it? Who do you eat with? Do you guys go to separate rooms?
Weeknight dinner would be me going wherever I am, just on the way home, or else I'll just go to the freezer and find something, warm it up, eat it, and go to sleep.
You don't eat with your family?
No, I'm never home to eat with my family.
Too busy with all those activities?
Yeah.
Alex?
Typically for me, I cook all my own meals, so I'll make nice classy meals, maybe fish, a nice pie for dessert or something, just whatever I have in hand really, and that's about it. Delicious, great
Katie?
cook.
We usually eat as a whole family. My mom usually makes dinner for us. We have a real home cooked meal, and we all just kind of sit down and talk. And it's really the only time our family at the end of the day can just come together and talk about each other's days, and it's just nice.
That's good. Tesla?
Well, I babysit every day, so while my mom is at work, I cook the dinner, or my brother cooks our dinner, and I eat with my nieces, and we usually watch some child show like SpongeBob or something like that.
Okay, so tell us about a typical weeknight. Do you do a lot of homework? Do you go out with friends?
No. What I do on my weeknights, I don't do homework. If I have a rule, if I get home past 8 o'clock, which is every time, I'm not going to do my homework. I usually leave my backpack in my car to just keep the option of homework out of the way. Whenever I come home from anything, I just go into my bed, and that's where I stay for the rest of the night, in my room by myself.
Just sleep?
I get there, yeah, at some point.
Alex?
A typical weeknight. Normally I work, so I'll go to work, then I'll come back home and kind of lay around. And I have really bad insomnia, so I won't get to sleep till 2 a.m. So I'll just text people and just Facebook and Twitter.
Katie?
I usually come home from practice, eat dinner, take a shower, do homework, watch TV, text, I don't know, just anything.
Normal teenage
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't really care.
Tesla?
I babysit till about 10 o'clock, so within that time period, if I ever get some type of break, I'll do a chore or dishes, and while I'm babysitting, because they're old enough to handle themselves, I just play on Tumblr or watch Netflix.
Okay, next question. Do you have a job outside of school, and are you a spender or are you a saver of your money?
Yes, I work at Qdoba, making sure everybody in my team, gets free food. Katie too.
Yep.
Lots of chips going out to everybody Wednesday nights. But I have always been a spender. until recently I've been trying to save my money up for just, college and the DC trip and these IB tests, stuff like that. So I'm just trying to save up,
That's good.
keep my visa at home so I don't use it.
Alex?
Yeah, I have a job. I work at Little Caesars, and I used to try and save a lot before I started working. But recently, I've been spending a lot of money. Like I have like $10 to my name right now. I know how my account's still open.
What are you spending it on?
I don't know. I actually lost $100 last week.
Smart.
And yeah, I get paid today though, so
I guess that's good.
yeah.
Katie?
Yeah, I work at La Senorita,
We lost
and
$100
I'm kind of both a saver and a spender. Like, I'll save up my money for a long time, and I'll have like a ton in my bank account, and then all of a sudden I just go crazy and buy so many unnecessary things, and then I'm broke again. And then I just save it up for a few months, and then I do the same thing.
Just a cycle.
Mhm.
Tesla?
I don't have a legal job, but I babysit for my sister. And if I have something I need to save up for, I will. But if I don't, that money's going to food.
Food. Good answer. Okay, where was your lunch spot at Eastern? Like the Quaker Room or the gym? I usually ate with Richter, but
Let's see, the lunch spot freshman year was definitely in the courtyard or wherever our lunch table was, Katie, Emiliano, Bridget and Ari, like we all had our lunch table and we traveled around a lot. And, I've ate outside, I've ate in the Quaker Room, I've ate upstairs. I can say this, I've never ate in the lunchroom.
in the cafeteria?
Nope, in the cafe.
Yeah, me either.
Nope.
Alex?
I've been eating in Mr. Richter's room the past like year or so. And other than that, like just going out, like Burger King stuff.
What you're not supposed to do?
They don't know that.
Yeah. Katie?
Like what Jeffrey said, our group of friends has kind of traveled around. We've probably ate upstairs the most of any place. But I've never eaten in the cafeteria. It was usually the Quaker Room or upstairs or outside, just wherever the group was.
Tesla?
Freshman year, it was in the cafeteria. Then sophomore year and junior year, it was out in the courtyard until we weren't allowed to be out there. And then we moved into the Quaker Room and basically have stayed there since.
Okay. What was your favorite lunch meal from Eastern?
My favorite lunch meal used to be freshman year. I think we had pretty good food, but I don't really remember. I think Bosco sticks were probably the most favorite. Same with sophomore year. And then junior year, that's when lunch just hit, it's all-time low. I think the most favorite was Tuesdays, Tater Tot Tuesday. It's going to go down in history. And this year, I had that panini started yesterday. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Barbecue chicken.
I like food, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, Alex.
My favorite has been Bosco sticks, definitely.
Didn't they stop serving them?
Yeah, they stopped serving like this year, I think, or last year.
Flash.
But they were actually really good when they did have them. And other than that, like the tater tots here are always amazing. 10 out of 10. That's about it, really. The food here is that great.
Katie?
Potato bowl was my lunch. Like,
Yeah.
I miss potato bowls so much. I was very upset when they canceled it. But that was my favorite. But the stuff on wheels they had yesterday, that was good. So hopefully they have that a lot more.
Yeah. Tesla?
I've always eaten the chicken sandwiches. I have not eaten. I think I've had like a piece of pizza one day because the sandwich line was too long. But it's all about the Tot Tuesdays. Everybody will tell you that. Tot Tuesdays.
Not Tuesdays.
Okay, so tell us about one of your favorite teachers. One of mine would have to be Richter's because he's obviously awesome. Jeffrey?
My favorite teacher, I don't know, I kind of like Mom. Freshman year, probably Mr. Cook. Mr. Cook's class was really cool. And other than that, Richter's been awesome. Jason's been awesome. Blakesley's been awesome. Everybody. If I had to pick one, it would probably be Blakesley. Blakesley, yep.
He's cool.
Yeah.
Alex?
Had a few. I really like Mr. Cook and Mr. Dawson. Mr. Blakesley and Mr. Richter are both definitely really fun teachers. And if I had to pick a favorite overall, I'd probably say Mr. Blakesley, just because we talked about like a lot of music stuff other than normal school-related work. And his multicultural studies class was very, very informative. If you ever have a chance to take
Yeah, I
it,
took
viewers,
it.
you should definitely watch it or take it.
Katie?
Mr. Blakesley. His work stressed me out to the max, but he's such a cool person. He's really fun, and I don't know, I really like him.
He's just a favorite.
Yeah, he's just my favorite.
Tesla?
It's a really hard decision because I've had teachers who have stayed with me since freshman year, like Mr. Jason, Ms. Petroff. And then I have teachers I just recently met, like Mr. Richter and Miss Bush, and it's just not, I can't choose a favorite at all.
At all.
At all.
No. Okay. Next question. Which year of high school was your favorite and why?
My favorite year was probably my junior year. Despite like taking all those tests and everything, it was probably junior year.
ACT was hard.
Yeah, I liked my junior year.
Alex?
My favorite year was my junior year, definitely, because my ACT, I didn't actually study at all. Kids study for ACTs, it's really important to study. I didn't study at all, but I got a really high score on mine anyway, which was really nice, made me happy inside.
It's good. Katie?
Definitely my sophomore year. I had the best year in school, the best year in sports. There was the cutest guys here. I mean, everything was going good sophomore year.
Just went downhill from there?
Went down from there. Yeah, downhill.
Okay. Tesla?
I'm gonna say freshman year because I was naive to a lot of things and everything just seemed, I don't want to say like sugar and lollipops, but it was like very, I just kind of coasted through freshman year.
Okay. Excuse me. What are your plans after high school?
My plans after high school, I'm gonna go to MSU, and I'm gonna stick around at MSU and hopefully get my degree in criminal justice and get an entry-level job, and soon, go to the FBI. That's what I want to do.
Really interesting.
Did not know that.
Alex?
Mine's a bit complicated. With any luck, I want to attend MSU for a degree in mechanical engineering while dual enrolling at Berklee School of Music for a degree in music production. And I'd like to pursue music production, but it's not exactly an easy field to get into, so of course I went engineering for a more lucrative job to support myself.
Katie?
I want to major in sports marketing, and I'm still undecided at the moment where I want to go to school, but Notre Dame and Michigan State are my two top choices right now. So.
Michigan State's a good school. Tesla?
It's a bit complicated because I know that I'm going to LCC for my basic education, and I haven't decided what I want to major in or anything like that, but I know that if I decide to go to university, it'll probably be MSU, just because currently they have everything I want, and they're really good programs, psychology, which I want to be one of my choices is to be a psychotherapist, and then my other one is theater, which is a drama major, and then also marketing, which it's just all over the place, and I haven't decided yet.
Wouldn't be good. Okay, what has changed most about you throughout your high school years?
What has changed most about me? Probably just the fact that... Hard question. Come back to me. I'll have an answer for you.
Okay. Alex?
What's changed most about me is I was probably definitely like nicer and more generous person my freshman year, whereas now I'm just kind of like really mean. It's like a mean, negative person now. I feel like high school has made me more hip to the real world, how you actually have to be. You can't just be all gumdrops and lollipops, sometimes. Gotta be harsh, That's what life is about.
Katie?
I think it's made me more like street smart, kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not as like childish to like the outside world, and I make smarter decisions. I made a lot of dumb decisions in high school, but I've learned from them all, and that's definitely what I've changed.
Learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
Tesla?
I don't want to sound too negative, but it's made me definitely more bitter. It showed me that not everyone is as they seem, and it's also shown me that you need a very good, sturdy group of people, whether it's family and friends or just family or just friends. You need those people, and it showed me that sometimes those people can be replaced.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Jeffrey?
All right, I'm gonna mix what Nicholson and Katie said too. I'm more street smart. I make better decisions now, and like Nicholson said, whatever he said, forgot what he said, kind of. But I'm more like I don't like to sugarcoat things. Like I'm not gonna sit there and lie to your face and tell you it's all gonna be okay when it's not. Like, I'm gonna be real with you no matter what.
Keeps it real.
Okay.
Keep it
Next.
real.
Next question. If you could start high school all over, what would you do differently?
Don't think I would.
Nothing?
All the experiences that I've encountered is what's made me me, and you can't just go back and change 4 years of your life, you know. Everything happens for a reason.
True. Alex?
I have to agree with Jeffrey. I definitely love who I am now, you know, and I don't want to change that for anything in the world, so I wouldn't change a single thing.
Katie?
I agree with both of them. I wouldn't change anything. Like, literally, I've learned from my mistakes. I've had fun. I've had good times. I've had bad times, and all of them have made me who I am to this day, and I think that have gave me the most potential to be successful.
Tessa?
The only thing I would change, just this one little thing, is like I did study, but to more intensely study for the ACT.
Yeah.
Just a little bit more, just to give me that extra push.
Okay. If you could give advice to an incoming freshman, what would it be?
My advice to an incoming freshman would be to worry about yourself. Don't worry about everybody else. You need to do what's right for you, and to take school seriously. Join clubs. Don't just be that quiet person in the corner, but just be you.
Okay. Alex?
I would tell them definitely be outgoing, but focus more on school than on your social life, because in the end, your school will make a lot bigger difference than where you go, not the next 4 years per se, but in the next 8 years, next 10 years, and for the rest of your life.
Katie?
I would just say try to do everything that you possibly can do, and don't sit back and wish that you would have done more, because the 4 years go fast, and if you don't do everything that you can do, you will regret it.
Yeah. Tesla?
Become best friends with coffee. It will wake you up in class when you cannot get yourself up. Just find a way to wake yourself up, because there's going to be times that you don't want to be here. A lot of times, I'm sure, and you're not going to be able to keep yourself awake, and you'll fall asleep in class. It's happened, and you get behind, and just enough to make you panic, and coffee's been a real lifesaver.
Okay, we have time for one more question, and it's going to be, what are your favorite bands? What kind of music do you listen to? Who are your favorite artists?
Let's see, my favorite band's music is just whatever's on 97.5. I mean, it's all good music. I don't really there's this one song, I don't know who, it's kind of explicit, so I won't tell the lyrics, but Emiliano's been teaching me some music, and I've been kind of liking that lately.
Okay. Alex?
I listen to a lot of hardcore. So my favorite band right now is probably I don't know. I listen to a lot of music. My favorite band right now, say, are my friends of Virtue. They're from Lansing, and they're just really great. They make great music. They're really great guys.
Katie?
I kind of listen to everything. If it's a good song, I like it. I'll listen to country sometimes, listen to rap sometimes, listen to pop sometimes. I'll sometimes go back and listen to all the old stuff, like the 80s and 90s. Just depends on my mood, but I pretty much like everything. I don't have a specific favorite.
Yeah, me too. Tesla?
I'm more focused on alternative rock, but I listen to quite a bit of other things. A lot of pop songs end up in my playlist, which doesn't really make sense. But it's my current favorite band it's kind of hard to say, but Pandora's got me on Panic at the Disco constantly, so I kind of just listen to whatever pops up there.
I like them too. Okay, that's all the time we have. Thank you for tuning in to the senior show. Thank you to my guests. Do you guys have anything else that you would like to say? Any shout outs?
Keep it classic, Quakers.
I want to give a shout out to my great-grandmother, Georgia Brown. The school district actually dedicated the school year to her because she passed away this year. And just want to tell her thank you for all the stuff she's done for the district. She's a very important person.
Shout out to the EQ football team. I'm waiting on that win on Friday, so you better get it for me, all right?
Yep.
I'm going to cheer my heart out.
Homecoming.
Not necessarily.
Okay, well, I'm your host, Michaela Patton. Until next time, make it a great day or not, the choice is yours.